As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Able to hit hole, complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
To throw it on first down. Complete out to the right. And this one does not go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. Still sticking with the passing game. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Man in motion here. They go play action on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. So now here's 3rd and 5. They're throwing it. Completed to Davis. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. They'll throw it again. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bills are off to a great start defensively. They forced a turnover on the opening possession. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. We send a man in motion. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He gets this one away and really connected. This one is sky high. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And they're going to take over possession. First down, ball at the 36. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete inside the 35. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it sets up a Houston first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes the pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They'll throw it. Brought in right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They've got a man in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Working quickly here.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4. That's the end of the first quarter.
Freeze the defense! Come on now! You gotta make a play here! Come on! Down, look at Lonzo, baby! Up here! This is our game to win, old fans!
Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That ended up being a failure right up front. The entire play, when you get in these goal-to-go situation, hinges on that initial surge. It gives some credit to the defense. They win right there at the point of attack, and because of it, well, that play goes backwards.
On 2nd and 2. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston! The Steamers get the game's first points here in the second. That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Johnson with a return here. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Up to the races, middle of the field. Touchdown, Buffalo. Can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-six touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Jackson trying to get after the pick. Finding Davis. And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Motioning left is their running back. First down, here's Lamar. He lets one fly deep downfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Bills are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
That one vehemently swatted away. So second down coming up. Now give left side. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here he is on third and long. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Offense staying out there. Look at this. They're trying 4th and 9. They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets him 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 11. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Here's the handoff. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They give it to him again. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's a throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. On the move, headed right. And before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's out of bounds after pushing just past the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands. And it's often, right off the jump, if you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Another carry for him. And this defense continuing to erase the ground game. This one stopped at the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. 3rd down from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Slide's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw it. Getting out to his left. Throwing deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. 1 play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steamers get it back to within 6. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The story is halfway told. Let's see what the back half has in store as we get started in the third quarter. Johnson now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here on first down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Right up the gut. Has a hole left, room to run. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Offense, keep it together. To him, offense. Round and pound, baby. Let's go.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. There to haul it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw for Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Putting a receiver in motion. And again, it's Jackson. Rolling left, behind some, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. After the sack, another pass on second down. Oh no, they get him yet again! Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's gonna go! It's a pick six! I think it's safe to say, Brock, this defense isn't just trying to defend a lead, they are trying to eliminate all doubt. And to that end, a big play to take that interception back for 6.
I think it's very easy for fans to see when an offense goes dormant and conservative and plays it safe, but defenses fight the same challenge, Cade, and kudos to that defensive coordinator. Don't be reckless, but this defense has earned the right to be aggressive.
Point after converted from Cardi. And the Bills push the lead to 20. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Man in motion here. On first down, Jackson. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A 7-yard loss brings up
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They go play fake with Jackson. His pass caught by Nakua. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up a Houston first.
at the 33-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Play action now with Jackson. Chased out to his right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal. Lamar throwing again. He's got it. Touchdown, Houston. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steamers drop the lead back to 13. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They're out and set, first and 10. Running this one left. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steamers get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Finds his target hole. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. So they'll be set up with a first. Now it's Jackson. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Bills' 2-yard line.
Hall's going to try to smash his way in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
The ball carrier.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Now Jackson. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Steamers now within 1 score in the 4th. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steamers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Stays it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. The dose of the hurry up offense here. He'll throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down, here's Lamar. Oh no, the ball is loose! And no turnover, it's gonna stay with the offense. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, Bucks they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Lamar now from the gun. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Steamers come through to tie it in the 4th. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On the run right, throwing deep down the side. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And the Steamers have it after making their 4th interception of this football game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Steamers holding just a 1-point advantage. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Setting up to pass. Hall there to haul it in. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 is the 25-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hall. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On the handoff, here's Davis. 8 yards on that play, and they only have 1 now to go on 3rd down. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He'll look to throw it. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Well, they waited right until the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. One final shot here. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott.